I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
So that should be pretty fun. Okay, so earlier today, just to get everyone caught up, we did a little chill hangout called the DSP Morning Show. It was a good one today where we talked about various topics, including door dashing and spending too much money on delivery food, which was kind of interesting. We talked about there was like 3 or 4 topics we covered. It was just a big discussion. It really was. It was like a big discussion show that lasted about an hour. It was pretty good. During that discussion show, I got over $50 of support. I was like, oh, that's so nice of people to support so early. Then I played 3 hours of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You ready for this? The best session of Black Ops 7, one of the best sessions of Call of Duty I've ever had. Every single game, I had a positive kill-death ratio, and most of the games, it was way in the positive, and I was at the top of the leaderboards. I had play of the game twice. No exaggeration. Arguably, I hair in my mouth. Ugh, I hate when this happens. One of the best I've ever done. In fact, the only game that wasn't good was the very last game. The game was lagging, and it was very annoying. You can see people were teleporting, and I was trying to shoot them, and it wasn't registering. So the last game sucked. But the entire session, me dominating, kicking major ass, getting kill streaks, finished a challenge, got akimbo guns, all kinds of stuff. Amazing stream. You ready for this? I didn't even get $40 of support during that stream. No one was supporting. I think we got like maybe 2 to 3 people who sent super chats and like one sub. It was one of the least supported streams I've ever done. I'm not joking. And it was one of the best gameplays I've ever put out. So it was an amazing performance. No one cared. In fact, when I stopped playing Call of Duty and we started with DSP Tries It, I received $20. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Yeah, look at this. I stopped playing and there was $10, $20 when I stopped playing. So I basically give up totally 100%. I just don't care anymore about this game. I've now tried multiple times to make Call of Duty work. So all the complaints I had were invalid. First it was, oh, well, your setup sucks, your gameplay sucks, all this. Everything has been dramatically improved. I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. I'm kicking major ass. I'm dominating the leaderboards when I play. Positive kill-death ratio all day. Destroying the opposition. People still don't support. I tap out. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going to listen to anyone else asking for it. Anyone who asks, the answer is no. I'm not playing it again. I'm not wasting my time. So there you go. That simple. Don't ask for Call of Duty Black Ops 7 again. The next time I'll be playing Call of Duty is when the new one comes out in the fall. On Game Pass, I'll check it out then. I'm not wasting any more time. I actually like the game. I do like. Understandably, Black Ops 7 is not a good game. I think we can all agree there. But it's fun to watch me play it, right? Is it not? It's kind of cool to have this in the rotation as a multiplayer game. I think it was working, but I cannot keep playing this game if people come to just basically sit here, watch, and be toxic, because there is a lot of trolls come out when I play Call of Duty, but then almost no one supports the game. $50 of support before the game, $20 of support after the game, and almost nothing during 3 hours of gameplay. That's you're telling me through your actions, forget this game. So I will. Okay? That simple. No more Call of Duty Black Ops 7 this year. We'll wait till the next one that comes out in the fall. Okay? So there we go. All right. Good stuff. Now we know. Now, tonight, as we chill and have a good time together, obviously one of the best things about Indies Night is that we get to play games that are lesser known. We get to play games that are silly, quick fun, not ultra serious, right? We can kind of mess around, have a good time. People really like Terminator, so I'm excited to play more of that tonight. And this Sharks at Minnows is a shockingly good game. Like, seriously, it was shockingly good. And I'm excited for tonight. I hope that you guys will hang out for the next couple of hours with me. And if you do, and you support tonight's stream, essentially what you're telling me is, we like this, more of the same. And then I'll do more of this kind of content of covering smaller scale indie games, doing, you know, shorter games that are only a few streams. I'm down for that. Totally 100%. In fact, we started doing that earlier last year, if you remember. We did do a lot of this kind of games. And then we got busy with other stuff and kind of stopped. But now I'd love to pick that up again. As long as you guys are here for it. Okay? So let's go. Let's get some support for the indies tonight. All right? No matter where you are watching, please support the stream tonight. Let's get it going. Who's going to be the first supporter of the night? Let's find out. All right, but in the meantime, what's on everyone's mind? King Michael wants to know, are the Wendy's chicken tenders still an option for DSP tries it? They are. But, I mean, I just had chicken stuff today. I don't think if next week that would make sense. Probably people would want something different for next week. And the Wendy's chicken tenders are apparently a permanent addition to the menu now. They're not going to go away. So there's no real rush, you know, to do them. You can't tag me in the chat? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Now you can tag me in the chat. There you are. Yeah, I know. Soaker says it's a shame you can't play what you want for some reason. We mean for some reason. I'm a streamer. My job is to stream to an audience, to entertain said audience, and the audience reciprocates with attendance, engagement, and support for the stream. I can play whatever I want, but I'll do it in my own time. I'm here to entertain you. And even if I'm having a great time with Call of Duty, if you're not, then that means that I'm not going to stream it anymore. That's called smart business. You know what I'm saying? This isn't my hobby hangout session where I'm just dicking around on the internet. This is my job. So I got to be sure that people are liking what I'm doing so that it will be successful. What's up, New Sleep Real Vibes? I've heard of this game, Risk of Rain. Never played that, and you're saying 2. Yeah, I don't know about it. I would consider it for a future stream. Is there any amount of money that could make me not play Sharks and Minnows tonight? No, because it's short. We're almost done with it. We already did 6 out of the 10 laps. I think we have to go to the back of the locker room again, do some more puzzles, and then you do the final laps and the game's over. So, no. KFC? No. I'm not interested in KFC. If I'm happy, doesn't the audience engage? No, not necessarily. Absolutely not. That's a pipe dream, and that's a very big rumor and or myth about streaming. Just because you are having a great time does not mean that will translate into your audience's enjoyment. There are many games that people have outright explained, probably fun to play, but not fun to watch someone play. Okay? I love JRPGs. Most of the time when I try to play a JRPG, it works 1 to 2 streams, and then everyone tells me it's insanely boring and no one shows up and no one supports it. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just, you know, that's just the nature of the beast being a streamer. I'm trying to entertain an audience. I can't just play whatever I want. I have to find something that I like, you like, and everyone has a good time watching me play. It's that simple. It's not the easiest thing. It's not. The only people who it's an easy time is someone who's virally popular, someone who already has an installed viewer base of tens of thousands of people. Literally, those people could sit there wiping their ass all day with toilet paper on stream, and they would be showered in adulation and support. And that's not every person. That's certainly not me. I've got to find things that work for the audience, you know? Huh? Tub says a lot of people are talking about Karen, C-A-R-I-N. What on earth is Karen? And Neo 3. Do you have plans on checking out either? I'm not playing Neo 3. But I don't know what C-A-R-I-N is. Karen? I don't know. A game about Karens? Yes, a game about Karens. Did I see the Dragon Quest reviews are mediocre? That's not true. Here's the truth. People who love JRPGs are saying Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is great. Mainstream media like IGN and Game Informer are like, oh, it's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, guys, it's an old Dragon Quest game. They didn't change the plot. They didn't change the element. It's a game that's outdated by most means. It's like a classic that now they've updated the graphics and the gameplay elements so it plays like a modern game. but it's still an old game. They didn't rewrite the game from the ground up, but that's what it sounds like the reviewers were expecting. They were like, oh, you know, I don't get it. Why does this feel like an older game? Because it is stupid. It's an older game. This is a game from the 2000s, like 20 years ago. And they've updated it, which is a good thing. Makes it accessible to a new audience, but it doesn't mean it's going to blow away a modern audience. You know, this is not clear obscure. So people who actually like JRPGs are reviewing it very well and saying it's great. People who just don't understand what this product is are saying it's mediocre. So, hey, at least no one is saying it's bad. That's the truth. Is no one has said it sucks. So that's a good thing. Let's see here. Roy just did a $2 super chat and says, is Chimchar the new Snow Carl? No, Chimchar isn't nearly as annoying as how Snow Carl was. Chimchar is kind of like, he's kind of like, what are they, the guys in the balcony for the Muppets? You know what I'm saying? What are they? I forgot their names. The two guys that are up in the balcony that are always razzing and making fun of the Muppets. Guildenstern and whatever their name is. That's what he's like. He'll come in here and he'll try to contradict and he'll try to criticize, and then I just embarrass him. Stadler and Waldorf, that's what their names are. Guildenstern, where did I get that from? Yeah, Stadler and Waldorf. That's exactly what he's like. He comes in and tries to drop some kind of insightful knowledge, and I'm like, no, stupid, that's what a detractor says because they made it up. Just because you believe it because you're dumb doesn't mean that it's truthful. And then I accept his money and I laugh at him. So, yeah, no, Snow Carl was just obnoxious. I don't know. I don't know if people would stand for that. All right, how about this? Let's go. Let's get our first support on Kick tonight. Let's get our first sub of the night. Let's get some kicks on Kick tonight. And let's get our first tip of the night via PayPal. Let's go. We got some super chats already, and I appreciate that very much. But let's get some support from the other viewers over there. There we go. The funniest part about this, right? This is a troll who thinks that paying me money is like sticking it to me. He says, Phil's lesbian haircut real, right? Like that's making fun of my haircut. What kind of a haircut does a lesbian typically get? A man's. So you're saying I have a man's haircut. You're right. I do. Thanks for the money, dummy. What an idiot. Watch him change his name now. oh, fuck. Oh, you gotta change my name now to something else trying to be insulting with 5-year-old humor. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, No Sleep Real Vibes, we almost never do dessert on DSP Tries It. If we do it, it's usually a part of a review of something else, only because, for example, DSP Tries It is usually supposed to be my meal. Okay. All right, guys, I guess we're going to get set up to get started. Again, if you like indies and you've enjoyed these nights that we've been doing recently, please support tonight's stream. Particularly, it would be great to have a really strong stream tonight because earlier today, Black Ops 7 crashed and burned, and I give up at that point. Like, I've tried it so many times. It never works. People don't support it, so I'm done with Call of Duty. But it would be great to have a great night tonight to help with that, okay? Okay, let's get set up.